Woo! What's going on, guys? Orms Forum coming at you today with another video. And today's video that I normally don't want to do. These aren't fun videos to do. If you guys, if you guys been under a rock, obviously you guys know about what happened yesterday. I heard about the news about Detroit Lions cornerback Cameron Sutton. He is wanted by the police. Like I said, these kind of videos I don't like to do, but this is a Lions channel, and I feel that I need to talk about this because this is significant. And there's a football side to this, and then there's a human side to this, obviously. But this guy has gotten himself in a little bit of trouble. He is wanted by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. It's located in Tampa Bay, Florida. I believe he is a Florida man. He's from Florida, and they've been looking for him for 2 weeks now. There was an incident. He was with his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend. Don't really know that situation. But he's wanted for aggravated battery, apparently strangulation. There was a rumor that he threw out his victim out a third-story window, but that's starting to sound like that is just a BS story that was just kind of planted there, and people run with it. And I guess that's not true. I hope that's not true. But the strangulation part is apparently real, and he has been on the run now for 15 days. Because it happened on March 7th, and there's no sign of Cameron Sutton. Nobody knows where he is, or nobody's talking. He hasn't been found. So that's kind of like, that's the incident that happened. And now you worry about, not only do you worry about the victim, ex-girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever it was, but you worry about Cameron Sutton as well. 15 days, no contact with anybody. That's the rumor. Is he okay? Where is he? Why is he running? Why don't you go talk to the police? Because I think the longer this goes on, the worse it gets for Cam Sutton. It's not going to end well if you're doing this, and if you're being chased by the cops and you continue to run. It just never ends well. But you worry about his mental, his mental capacity of what's going on right now. Is he in fear for his life? Does he have something going on? Is there a mental illness? There's all kinds of things that run through your mind. But the best thing that this guy needs to do is if he's still around, go turn yourself in. Turn yourself in. It's not a good look for you. It's not a good look for the Shield, NFL. It's not a good look for the Detroit Lions. It just isn't, But like I said, there's a football side of it and there's a human side of it. Now, the football side of it is real as well. And I don't want people to think that I'm being cold or anything like that, but this guy signed a 3-year deal last year, 3-year, $33 million, $10.9 million signing bonus. They did add 2 voidable years. That's kind of like that kind of, when you talk about voidable years, it's kind of spreads the signing bonus around. They're called dummy years, if you want to use those kind of terms. And it kind of minimizes it minimizes cap charges, especially in the first year. It lessens cap hits kind of overall. It's kind of like a chess move made by a lot of teams. They do it to kind of lessen the cap charge, and allows teams to kind of make bigger investments down the road and take advantage of a future rising salary cap. But there is a downside to it, because when that said contract expires, there becomes a dead cap when it expires, so teams get hit with a dead cap. And he just got a bonus of like $10.5 million. Fans are livid about that. They don't understand what's going on with that. Why is this guy getting a bonus when this guy's literally on the run? I think his bonus kicked in either yesterday or his bonus kicked in. I believe it was yesterday. I believe it was yesterday or the day before. So have the Lions known about this for a while? I don't really know. Your guess is as good as mine. I've tried to actually reach out to some people because, believe it or not, I do know some insiders. But they're not telling me a damn thing. They don't know either, or they're just not telling me. So I'm kind of in the dark with all about the organization, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, whoever, Aaron Glenn. Did they know about this situation? No one's really saying. So he did get that bonus, and I have $10.5 million, and then there's a thing out there that, okay, there's part of a fan base that thinks that, okay, you can just, his contract just gets null and void if this happens, if some type of criminal act happens. I don't know the answer to that either. I know the situation. They were talking about it on the radio. They were making an example with Ray Rice. Ray Rice, a few years back, whatever he did, he knocked out his girlfriend in an elevator. I don't remember if it was in Atlantic City, if it was in Vegas. I don't remember where it was, but he hit his girlfriend, knocked her out, dragged her out of it, or dragged her back in. And he ended up getting released by the Baltimore Ravens, and the Ravens had to pay a dead cap after they released him. So they kind of burned for that. Now, it's sounding like the same situation is going on with the Detroit Lions. We're not going to save no type of money, I don't think, unless they change those rules since that time. Maybe they did, but I can't find it anywhere. I looked, so I'm kind of in the dark with that as well. But if he's released pre-June, right? Okay, right now I'm going to tell you, he's got a dead cap hit of $19.22 million in 2024, and then a 2024 cap savings of minus $6.54 million. So losing money either way. Losing money if that rule is still in place. So if they tend to keep him around post June 1st, which is not going to happen, I think he's going to get released. It's kind of the same deal. 2024 dead cap of $12.68 million, and then a 2025 dead cap hit of $6.54 million, and it comes out to about a $19 million plus. I think it's 19.22 to be exact, but it's a 2-year. It's kind of a 2-year deal. So, but they're not keeping him around in June until June 2nd. I think he's going to get released sooner than later, but who knows? And then the 2024 cap savings of $0. If that's the post June 1st. So I don't see any of that going on right now. So there's, like I said, there's a human side to this. There's a football side to this. And did the Lions know about this? That's another question. We picked up 2 cornerbacks. 3 if you want to count Emmanuel Mosley. 3 if you want to count Emmanuel Mosley. But they picked up 2 cornerbacks, Carlton Davis from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who they traded for, and then another cornerback, Amik Robertson from the Oakland Raiders in free agency. Las Vegas Raiders, sorry. And then they brought back Emmanuel Mosley on a cheap 1-year deal. So 3 corners. Did they know about this? I personally think they knew about the situation. Maybe not the severity of it, but I think they knew about the situation. I really do. And they just did it's business as usual. You have to continue. Even though it's a terrible situation that Cam Sutton has got himself into, the business still goes on. You still have to conduct business per usual. So the Lions did make a statement. They said that they are aware of the situation and are monitoring the situation, but they're going to have no further comments at this time. So they know about it. Did they know about it back on March? I'm sure they didn't know about it March 7th, but did they know about it a couple of days after the incident? I don't know. But grabbing 3 corners, bringing 3 corners into the fold says to me that they knew something, that they knew of the situation. And hey, this is a bad scene. It's a bad look on Cam Sutton. It's a bad look on the NFL again. And it's a bad look on the Detroit Lions. You know what I mean? So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he hasn't done anything stupid to himself or anybody else. You already made a dumb mistake. Own up to it now, bro, and turn yourself in. It's just that easy. Because the longer you make this wait, the more mad the police are gonna get. And you don't want that. You don't want the cops chasing you around, because now they're looking at you as a possible threat. Then they're probably already looking at him as a threat, man. If you run for this long, what are you running from, man? Like, what are you running from? I know it's a bad thing what you did, but if you turn yourself in, be calm, cool, collective, everything will work out, hopefully, in the end. Your football days done, though, I think are done. They seem like they possibly could be done. He could be done in the NFL. There have been guys that have done worse that have come back from this, but this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad, especially if the window thing is true, but I don't think it is. But the strangulation part, I don't think you're coming back from that, bro. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back, man. You should be in jail. You should be in jail. I know innocent until proven guilty, but right now it's not looking good, especially since you're not turning yourself in. So that's the situation going on, guys. Bad news for Detroit Lions, bad news for Cam Sutton, bad news for the family of the victim. It's never good across the board. I hate these type of videos. I wish I didn't have to do it, but I had to do it. Found out about, like I said yesterday, it was just a little bit too late to make a video. I'm just kind of making it now before I go into work. So thanks a lot for the video, guys. Thanks for coming in and watching me talk about our Lions. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the bottom right. Don't forget the notification bell up top. Don't forget to like, comment, share this out. One pride, Detroit versus everybody. Let's go. Lions, baby. Boom.